Venus. Welcome to Zeus Angel Mystic Tarot. It is December, and we're going to read for your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, Scorpio, cross watchers. We're going to see who's coming in for you in December. I want to clear the energy first. Cleanse your homes, you guys. I read on the internet that sage isn't the best, that Palo Santo isn't the best way to cleanse, but you do your own cleansing. And red candles are for romantic love. Pink candles are for love. Red candles are for romance. That's how we put it. All right, so let's get into it. Now remember, these are general readings. Roles can be reversed. Switch them if you need to. And let's get into it. Okay, so we are going to be doing predictions. It's a prediction, but the way that tarot works, if you don't know, Scorpio, it's timeless. Whenever you try to do, on my channel, whenever I try to do new love, it usually pulls the past. So it will probably pull either the current or the past energy, but I'll try to get a prediction for anyone new who could be coming into your life if that's what you're interested in. Let's start with your energy. All right, so also if you check under the live tab, I did a birthday reading for you back in October, November, so you can check that out too. All right, for the Scorpio, how's Scorpio feeling in regards to their love life from now until January? How is Scorpio feeling and or going to be feeling? Ooh, okay, Page of Wands, Scorpio. For you, Page of Wands, this is good news. This is a messenger. So I don't know if you're talking to somebody new or if you're just wanting communication. This is a good energy to be in. Okay, why the Page of Wands? The page to me would suggest new or an age difference or something like that. It's a messenger. It's good news. Give me a card. So you're wanting good news. You're wanting to give good news. You're wanting to communicate. Give me another card on Scorpio's feelings right now in their love life. King of Pentacles. I feel like you're focusing on your stability right now. I mean, it is December. I do see the Ten of Cups come out for a lot of people right now in December because we're spending time with our family. We're wanting to make that money so that we can have gifts for people. Okay, so let me see now who is surrounding Scorpio from now until January. I'll also do a new person spread because I feel like that's very popular for people right now. So who is surrounding Scorpio? It doesn't always pull romantic love, so just keep that in mind. So who is surrounding Scorpio right now? We're looking for love here. Ooh, all right. Oh, Three of Swords. Three of Swords is pain, rejection. So some of you guys could be feeling hurt right now, or the other person is feeling hurt. It could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Now, I did warn you in the beginning, tarot will almost always pull the past energy or the current energy. Okay, so if you're talking to somebody new, they either have heartbreak or this is a past person who's still pining over you. Now, remember, when I pull a person's energy, let's say I'm pulling for you, Scorpio, sometimes I'll try and get another person's energy who surrounds you and it pulls your energy. So you may or may not be experiencing pain or feelings of rejection right now. You know what? It's in the collective. A lot of us are feeling hurt, are feeling really heavy. And if that's you, I'm sending a hug. So you could be connecting with someone who is still getting over something, or this is a past person still pining for you. Give me another card on the Three of Swords for who surrounds Scorpio. Ace of Wands. Okay, that's confusing. I'm not going to lie, that's confusing. Ace of Wands is passion. It's passion. It's desire. So you could be connecting with somebody new who's getting over something, or they're feeling passionate for you. I don't know. What's in the blockage for these two? What's in the blockage for Scorpio and this person? The Judgment card. It's pulling past energy. I told you. So we did we did leave Mercury retrograde. Mercury went direct at the end of November, but we're still in the post-shadow phase. So it does look like there's somebody here from the past who's desiring you still. The Judgment is resurrection. The Judgment is the culmination of something. It's making a final decision. It can even be a phone call. I think that, I say this all the time in these readings, somebody could be mirroring your energy. I feel like you're wanting to talk, you're wanting a message. I don't know if you're in communication or not. It's not a no contact reading. So there is somebody who wants a second chance with you. It is what it is. It always pulls past energy first, okay? I'll pull a new person for some of you. And if this is somebody that you're just talking to, they could have had a divorce, or they might want to talk to you on the phone, or they're DMing you. All right, okay, interesting. Now, this is in the blockage. So that to me would be Judgment reverse. So you could have closed the door on someone. Give me this person's intentions. Give me this person's intentions. I feel like you could have told someone that you don't want a second chance with them, and that's got them in their feels, okay? That's, ooh, I don't like this. This is pulling past energy. Two of Pentacles in reverse. This person is overcommitted, all right? In their intentions, Two of Pentacles in reverse. Now, the Two of Pentacles in the upright is somebody who is in between two realities. It's somebody who's juggling, who's balancing two different realities in their lifetime, okay? And then we have the Hermit reversed. So with this in their intentions, I feel like this one of two things, okay? This person wants to come out of a place of being isolated from you, and or potentially Two of Pentacles. I don't like that, because the Two of Pentacles in reverse lets me know that they're trying to manage you along with other things that they have in their life. And I don't like that, okay? I'm actually a little bit confused. Give me another card on the blockage here. So this could be someone that, this has been coming out a lot. If this is someone that you were on and off again with, they're still thinking about you, they're still hurt over you, hello. But the thing is that they're not prioritizing you, okay? They're prioritizing Tom, Sarah, Tina, Grandma. They have all these other obligations. And so, yeah, okay, maybe they want to talk. Maybe they want to come out of a place of isolation from you. No. Yeah, this is stagnant. The Hanged Man. You guys, I don't like this. Okay, the Hanged Man in a love reading is stagnancy. Okay, it's letting go and letting God. It's trying to get a different perspective on things. It's like, I want to see your way. I want to understand. But it's also not really very action oriented. And the Hanged Man is somebody who predicts the future. They go upside down. They try and, it's like, I'm suspended here, but I'm still thinking about what's going on. And in fact, I think I know what's going to happen. So somebody here predicted the outcome of this. And even though there is this wanting to come out of a place of stagnancy, like let's say you're in a long-term relationship with someone, and they've just been so busy, they haven't prioritized you. It's like, we haven't been intimate in a long time. We haven't gone on a date in a long time. And I knew this was going to happen. Now they're talking to their secretary. I don't want to do that anymore. I want to make love, or I want to go on a date or something like that, right? There's some stagnancy here. Lack of prioritization and emotional disconnectedness. The Eight of Cups to me would suggest that you probably, this is pulling a past energy, or this is pulling a relationship that you pulled away from because there was stagnancy. They weren't prioritizing you. Maybe they were seeing other people, okay? This is pulling past energy. Let's see what the outcome here for this is. So in other words, from December and January, this is in your energy. And what does it mean to be in your energy? You're thinking about it. They're thinking about you. I don't think they're doing a whole lot, or you're doing a whole lot. Actually, before I get the outcome, let's see if they're going to take any action towards you. To me, it looks like one or the both of you has pulled back from this. There could be an attempt to flirt or communicate. We started out with the page. You both have pages. So if this is a new person, they could be fresh out of something, because I'm pulling either there's an age difference or there is a new attempt to communicate, because the pages are something small or something new, okay? So there's an attempt to want to communicate, but the thing is that this seems like an ongoing history. It seems like it should have progressed beyond just DMing or just little small conversations. Like it needs something bigger here to resurrect it. You know what I mean? Give me another card in their behaviors and actions. I think I pulled their intentions was... Ooh, I don't like it. Okay, so I knew it. Okay, so you guys are on two separate pages. All right. I feel like you're open to talking to this person, but you're really thinking about your stability right now, Scorpio. And this person is coming in wanting to be intimate. It's almost like you have a blow up with someone, or there's some stagnancy. They haven't been making time for you. And then they hit you up in your DMs and they're flirting with you and they're hitting on you and they're not talking about anything serious, right? So I don't like that, okay? The devil lets me know that there's some lust here, that there's some desire here. All right, let's see what the outcome is. So it's like a flirty message or a flirty DM or a thirst trap picture, something like that happening here. King of Cups. So there is an attempt to want to open up emotionally. Give me another card in the outcome. Yeah, I think that you're going to be disappointed. There is a sense of somebody here being disappointed in the other. This could be a same-sex relationship for some of you. 5 of Cups, I'm disappointed. I'm hurt. That didn't go the way that I wanted it to. Yeah, you have feelings for me, but you also attract a lot of other people here. I think one of you is connecting with somebody who really has a lot of friends or family, or who's very popular or desired for. Somebody here could be a very charming individual, okay? Let's see what the advice is. We do have the King and Queen of Cups. So I think there could also be some jealousy or some insecurity at play here, because this is a divine counterpart. King and Queen of Cups. So if you haven't met this person yet, I feel like this person could be in a relationship that's kind of stagnant, not going somewhere. Okay, and if this is a new person, they could have just gotten out of something, because I'm seeing hints of new here, and I'm seeing a lot of desire, and I'm also seeing disappointment and a lack of prioritization. What's the advice here? 2 of Swords and the Star. So I'm getting 2 things with this in the advice. Number 1, with the 2 of Swords, take off the blindfold and make sure that you're, what does that mean? The 2 of Swords is somebody who ignores red flags, doesn't see the truth of the matter, and has a hard time making a decision because they're not being honest with themselves. And then we have the Star here. So have hope, have optimism, and I would say be honest with yourself here about some kind of decision that you need to make. So, and the way that I see that is that there could be a relationship that needs to be closed out 100% for a new one to come in. And I see that all the time in tarot, that we have to close out a relationship before a new one comes in. But this is also saying to be clear in the things that you've decided. So if you want to be with someone, you have to be all the way in with them. Give me another card on that. Why the 2 of Swords here? 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, I think that there is somebody that you're abandoning here. 5 of Pentacles. And I did start out with you wanting to communicate, but I feel like, so there's two different timelines going on here for you guys, Scorpio. Okay, I feel like either you guys are connecting with someone who just got out of a difficult relationship, or you're on the fence about moving on with somebody here who could get a lot of attention and isn't prioritizing you. And for some of you, there is a divine connection with the King and the Queen of Cups. right here. The King and Queen of Cups. Where did it go? Ah, right here. King and the Queen of Cups. So I feel like, Scorpio, there is a divine connection for you. And there is a sense of isolation or loneliness here that you have. So if there was or is a relationship that's making you feel alone or disappointed or abandoned, that relationship I don't think is the one for you, because there is a divine connection coming in. And I don't think it's this connection, because there is somebody here who is very into you sexually, but I feel like they also get a lot of attention and are not prioritizing you here. Let's see about the new person. I want to get an oracle card too for you guys. Okay, let's pull some kippers here, and then I'm going to pull for the new person. All right, for Scorpio. Oh, we have community. So I feel like you could be spending a lot of time with your friends and your family and in your community. What else do we have? You could meet somebody new in your community. I'm getting this sense of you guys, because the Eight of Cups came out, pulling away from something that could have gone cold or stagnant. Ooh, you're going to be meeting somebody new, potentially in your community. This is marriage here. I knew it. We had the King and the Queen of Cups. And that call just came in. That lets me know, I'm telling you, you have a divine counterpart coming in. But I think that there is somebody who, now this, like I said before, it was pulling past energy. Either the person who you connect with, who you actually have a real relationship with, is getting over a difficult relationship, or you are, okay? So continue to have hope and align with your true desires here, because I do feel like there is something bigger and better for you when it comes to a relationship. So if you have been strung along by someone, if somebody here kind of gives you lustful vibes, I think that that person is not for you. Some of you could be talking to somebody new who got out of something difficult here. So be patient with that person, because it could grow into something better. Ooh, yeah, I'm telling you, a lot of you guys are feeling sad and down right now, or you could be connecting with somebody, you know, maybe money, you're struggling with money right now and that's your focus. But I do feel like you could be saving to buy a new house. So I'm picking up on a lot of you marrying someone or getting committed to somebody here in the future, and it's going to help you with any kind of hard times or difficulties that you're dealing with right now. You could even buy a house with this person or move into a house with them or a new apartment, okay? So that looks good. So I want to focus on this new person that came out. Some of you could already be connecting with them, because there were a lot of pages in that reading. I'm trying to figure out which deck to use. All right, so for the new person who's coming in for Scorpio, let me know about that new person. Ooh, yeah, I'm telling you, I think that one or the both of you is healing from something difficult that you went through. You could both be in this energy. The Four of Swords comes after the Three of Swords, and I did pull the Three of Swords for you. And I feel like some of you guys, when you're connected to this new person who I feel like is divine for you, it's this sense of, I feel drained. You know, you and or this person could have been dealing with very draining relationships that kind of broke you down and that weren't right for you and you weren't being chosen. So there's this sense of, I need to rest from this very draining experience that I went through. And I don't want to connect with somebody who challenges me or who wants to fight with me. Give me more on this new person. I'm telling you, I knew it. Okay, there it is again. For some of you, this person could be a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. I think, yeah, because this is Cancer energy. So the person that you're going to be connecting with in the future here, and I feel like it might happen past January, because there's still a past person in your energy, or you could potentially meet them in January and they're, you know, both of you are like going through this thing where you're dealing with people who weren't prioritizing you or who were draining you. So this person, I feel like, is very emotionally mature. And they could be a water sign here. It could be an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Scorpio, like yourself, Cancer, or Pisces. I'm picking up on a lot of Cancer. All right, and give me more on this new person. Oh, sorry, guys. Six of Cups. They might want children with you. For some of you, this next connection is gonna be one where you like have marriage, children, like a very traditional relationships. It could even feel as though it's a past life love with the Six of Cups there. Like when you meet them, it's gonna feel as though you've already known them. This could be somebody that you're connecting with who you already know, but who you never were with in that way. But if not, they might want children with you. Okay, let's see. When is Scorpio going to meet this person? Because I don't feel like it's going to be happening. Four of Pentacles. Okay, so when is this for? Okay, so you could be meeting them 4 weeks, 4 months. And this is saying you guys might have to move before you meet this person, or you're saving to buy a house. You know, you're trying to get stable. And that's when they come in. That's when you meet them. Okay. King of Swords. Okay, I feel like at first you might think that they're not interested in you because they are, I was picking up on air sign or water sign, so they could have air in their chart and water in their chart. Could be any sign, you never know. We even have earth here. But when you connect with this new person, you might not think that they like you because they're more of a logical person. And remember, I was saying before, they're getting over a very draining, difficult relationship. They could even be a divorcee. Yeah, I think that when you meet this person, they're not, it's one of those, you know, relationships that come in and they're not expecting it. They're not expecting to meet and fall for someone because they're still getting over some difficult relationship from their past. Okay, so and the Nine of Wands in reverse, they could have a chip on their shoulder when you first meet them. They could come off as icy or like they have huge walls built up. And that's because they were dealing with an energy vampire and, you know, somebody who broke their heart or who was hard on them. And I feel like you could be in a similar position when you meet them as well. So it's important for you to do the heart chakra healing because this next relationship could be solid. Very, very solid. If you're able to completely detach from the past and, you know, heal that. We are going to be having a new moon on December 19th. And the new moon is a time where people start new things in their lives. And, you know, Mercury will be out of shadow. So that means any past thing that we were dealing with in November, we're finally over that. We're finally ready to receive something new. Okay, but this next person is going to be unplanned. And they could have a huge wall built around them because of what they went through. Any advice for this scenario for Scorpio? The Empress, I'm telling you, some of you guys could have a baby with this new person. Six of Cups, the Empress. You know, it doesn't have to be if you don't want children, then don't take that message. Okay, we have Kali coming out, the Empress, Kali. You can look up who that is. She's a goddess. So what this is saying to me is that you have to step into your Empress energy. Whether you're a man or a woman, when I see the Empress in a reading here, it's important, first of all, to make sure that you're working on your self-worth because the Empress does not accept any less than what she deserves. And when this is coming out, that means that there could be some frogs or toads, that's a metaphor, right, for people who come into our lives who are not right for us. And we have to be able to recognize the people who are going to be good for our growth and the people who aren't. Because if you don't and you settle for the wrong person, then this divine union will not be able to come in. Also, potentially, if you yourself are very guarded, you're going to want to be able to trust yourself with the people that you connect with in the future here. Okay? Okay, anything else? Six of Swords. Some of you guys could actually move or be traveling when you meet this new person, or they could be at a distance. But the Six of Swords lets me know that once you are finally in a peaceful place and you finally have that closure from whatever you dealt with in the past, that's when you'll meet this new divine counterpart, because it's here for you. Okay, so for those of you who want hidden message from your person, your past person, or your future person, although I will give a disclaimer that some of these aren't the nicest. So let me see here. Let's see what comes out. Hidden message. And I'll get an oracle. Okay, so for the past person, they could have had another person around them. For some of you, I was picking up on that they had parental interference. There was other things that got in the way of us being together. Yeah, I told you, the Two of Pentacles in reverse came out for the past person that you dealt with, or the current person if it's not working. They had other people, places, and things that they were prioritizing over you, and then running. I ran, but still have love for you. So that's for the past person there. Okay, let's get a motivation message for you all. Doors will open. Will you walk through them? Doors will open. Will you walk through them? So there's opportunities for you to connect there, but you know, you have to accept these opportunities, and you have to pursue them and be open, ready, and willing to receive them when they show up. All right, let's get an oracle card. It looks pretty good for you. It looks like you're going to be connecting with somebody who's right for you, who's correct for you. And I love that for you guys, Scorpio. All right. Woo! We have a lot of cards coming out. A tall tale. So you could, for some of you, you could be connecting with somebody who's tall, or they like to wear hats there. Or there's something about the movie Peter Pan, because this reminds me of Pinocchio and Peter Pan. So make sure that you're being honest, because this is somebody whose nose grows when they lie, okay? Pinocchio, not Peter Pan. Did I say Peter Pan? Pinocchio. So make sure you're being honest with this new person when they come in, and make sure you are able to sense any red flags if somebody's being dishonest with you. Okay, I'm going to get on out of here, Scorpio. I hope that this reading elevated your consciousness in some type of way, shape, or form. I'll see you all on the other side. Bye.